He's not. What are you doing?
You're late to bed. Or are you just up very early?
I've been sitting up all night talking. Guess you didn't notice the time go by.
Oh, great. The last 2 weeks, you've hardly said a word to each other. Now the conversation's so fascinating, you have to sit up all night.
But the best thing about having rows is making up, isn't it?
Well, maybe. Of course, it isn't always like that, you know. Sometimes you get a divorce, or else you end up putting a hatchet in someone's head.
Anyhow, we thought you'd like to know. It's on again.
What's that, Flair?
The wedding, of course.
Well, what a surprise. I had a really tiring night tonight. All I wanted to do was just sit down and read my book. Oh, there was this gypsy on the ward. It's a really sad case.
I never really wanted to call it off, you know.
I didn't either.
All right. I know female surgical isn't all that enthralling, but you could be a little bit more enthusiastic.
Well, we're going to do it properly.
What?
A white wedding.
In a church?
Easter.
What happened to the quickening out of the registry office at Christmas?
Oh, no, we're going to do it properly. We're going to go to town.
The full works.
Sorry, Mrs. Cohen, I've got to be firm about this. No more gatto.
Is it my fault my family like to spoil me?
No, but this operation will be a whole lot easier for you.
If I wasn't so fat.
Well, I wouldn't have put it quite like that.
It's all right. It's no worry to me. Fat and happy. And I am, too.
I'm sure you are.
I shall make my life a misery all year for 2 weeks in a bikini.
Just go easy for a few days.
Listen, if my family bring in any more things I'm not allowed, don't turn them away. Share them out among the nurses, eh?
Oh, what about me and my bikini?
With a figure like yours, you can afford it. She's a marvellous nurse, you know. We're going to miss her.
We all are.
There's been a complaint against you for your conduct on the ward. But since you've now decided you want to leave, you may as well put that to one side. Settle the major issue first.
Do what you like. I wouldn't be here now if my parents hadn't blackmailed me into it.
Yes, your father did seem a bit upset about you leaving.
It was him that pushed me into it in the first place.
It was you that signed the contract, though.
Now, as it happens, we'd never hold anyone to that contract if they didn't want to nurse anymore. But you've got to realise you've given us a lot of problems. At this stage, we can't just replace you. Our allocation's worked out on the basis of a batch of nurses finishing their training.
So, when you've been working in your boutique for a couple of years, you'll still be causing us problems.
Now, what we need to establish this morning is what are your real reasons for wanting to leave? You've only been on the wards for a week. A lot of learners find their first real contact with patients a bit of a shock. There are also a lot of things which are fine to read about in theory, but which in full Technicolor real life can be a bit disturbing.
I'm not squeamish, if that's what you mean.
All right. What are your reasons?
I don't care.
What?
I'd rather go out and enjoy myself.
Oh, you're not getting sentimental on us, are you?
No, I miss it.
Funny, isn't it? There's a new girl can't wait to get out of here. There's you beginning to have second thoughts.
Oh, no, I've made the right decision.
Sure of that. Hey, you really should have done something. For Katy.
What, like a leaving present, you mean?
A bit late to start a collection, though, isn't it? Might be able to organise something in a social club. 2 drinks for Katy?
Irish moss?
Hey?
It's a drink, isn't it? For celebrations. You were talking about it yesterday. I haven't said the wrong thing, have I?
No, it's okay.
I don't know much about it myself, see? I don't drink.
No, neither do I. Still, we can always drink to a health and fruit juice.
Yeah. I have to ring my mum first, though. She gets worried if I'm late, even a few minutes.
Well, you do that. But don't let on to Katy. It'll be our surprise.
Great, doesn't it?
Right, what would you like to drink, Archie?
I think I'd like a bottle of gear.
Yes, we can have that if you answer this question. What is the difference between working at St Angela's and a knitting needle?
I don't know, Rosie Kins. What is the difference?
A knitting needle's got a point to it.
Rosie, why do I always have to be the dummy?
Because you got the face for it. Besides, I wouldn't trust you with your hand up my jumper.
And now, a little song. Get out the meatballs, mother.
Don't take too much excitement at once. Besides, I'm back on duty in 5 minutes.
Hey, but we are in, aren't we? The act.
What do you reckon?
Well, seeing all we've got, You're top of the bill.
Stardom at last!
Hey, thanks a lot. Hey, thanks, Rose. I mean, I know you're meant to be on sick leave and all that.
Yeah, it's all right. It's a good laugh, isn't it?
Hey, can I ask you a question? Well, you know you're strong on pupil rights, aren't you?
Well, I don't think they should be treated as second-class citizens, if that's what you mean.
Great. Well, would you have a word with Fleur for me, please?
What about?
Well, you know that she's feeling a bit depressed after failing her finals and all that. Well, what would be wrong with her becoming an SEN? Like you're always saying, it's not really second best, is it? What?
They give us all these cobblers about being two separate jobs, about students being academic whilst we're practical. Yet, as soon as an SRN drops out or fails on a course, they think they're going to be welcomed with open arms as a pupil.
Oh, come on.
Do you know what I have to go through to become an SRN? Look, if Fleur is so keen to qualify, why don't you tell her to get a finger out and do some work for a change?
Sorry, but I think you were too soft with her.
You losing your temper didn't seem to help much either.
Because by then it was too late. The attitude's all wrong. And I've got to say this, Ken, it comes from the top.
You reckon?
It's a nice idea, all pals together, but it doesn't work. An organisation like this has to be run with discipline. Start to chip that away and the rot sets in.
You make it sound like the SAS, not a bunch of nurses.
Well, that's the sort of discipline they ought to have. 20 years ago, no student would dream of walking out on a ward.
Come on, be fair. It doesn't often happen now.
We don't need girls like that. She should never have been here.
Then we're back to selection.
We're back to attitudes. No student ought to be allowed to call the DNE by his first name for a start. Call me old-fashioned, but respect ought to count for something. Secondly, they ought to be made to realise that nursing is a profession to be proud of. They ought to be grateful for the chance we're giving them, not moaning about every minor problem that comes up.
What do you suggest I do? Say grace before each lecture?
I consider that remark offensive, and it's typical of the attitude I'm talking about.
I'm sorry. It was meant to be a joke.
Well, perhaps we can discuss this again when you realise it's gone beyond a joking matter.
Oh, I'm sorry to keep you waiting, Beverly, only, well, something came up.
It's all right. Look, I'll come back another time.
No. Come in. Sit down. It's about allocation, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, don't be nervous. I always like to think I've encouraged my learners to speak up, even if it is against me.
It's not right.
What?
We get moved around all over the place. Different sisters run their wards different ways. You're just getting used to it, then you're somewhere else. Then that sister does it different again. Then she goes on it, you for getting it wrong.
Look, the variety.
I know you're going to tell me it's all part of the learning, but it's not. It's just what's suitable for the hospital, and that's not right. Nobody thinks about us.
You really should eat something, you know.
I don't see you eating hospital meals.
Well, that's only because my husband brings in kosher food for me.
There you are, then. You don't eat it, why should I?
But that's quite different. We're Orthodox Jews. We have to have our food prepared a special way. It's part of our religion, our way of life. Dr. Drew, I was telling her she really should eat something. It's not good for her to starve herself like this.
Mrs. Kern's right, you know.
How would she know? She never touches it.
I explained that.
Well, explain this, then. Why is it your way of life is so important and mine isn't?
What do you mean?
They've been roaming his round as long as Jews.
So what do you expect? They should give you your operation in a caravan?
I expect that they should treat us like human beings. That doctor man, he frightened the life out of me and my Joe with all his talk. So here I am. But that doesn't stop them, though, does it?
The bailiffs, you mean?
Oh, you've heard all about that, then, have you?
The nurse you were talking to last night, Nurse Newcross, was very worried about it. I'm trying to organise something with a social worker.
Social worker?
Checking up on me, are you?
You're only supposed to paint.
I know.
It's a good job, though. How about taking an extra week's sick leave and doing my place?
Oh, no, thanks. I want to get back to work.
You've been involving yourself in things already, haven't you? Oh, Beverly Slater came to see me about pupil allocation. I seem to detect a touch of the butchins about her. You told her not to let me flannel her, eh?
Dead right, and if she doesn't get any joy, she'll be onto the allocations officer.
I doubt it.
Eh?
He's resigned. Or we'll be appointing a new one temporarily. Meantime, he's me.
Oh, that might be a bit of an improvement.
And what makes you think that?
Well, he was a bit old school, wasn't he? I mean, he just thought that pupil nurses were a necessary evil.
Oh, come on now.
No, you come on. We've all heard it from his salt before.
There's been a declining nursing standards, and nursing used to be a profession, and they've made it into a job. I heard that you'd lost another learner. And you'll lose some more if you don't get your allocations sorted out.
Do you think it's my fault, the wastage?
Well, morale's a bit low. But then again, morale's low in the health service, and you can't take the can for that. You encourage people to think, which might make things worse. But then again, what use is a nurse who can't think, even if there are hundreds of them?
Right. I realise it's your last day and you've got other things on your mind, but I think we should do something to try and help her.
Like what?
There are caravans in your husband's area. Maybe he could tell you what's happening over the eviction. It might put her mind at rest.
Police don't do evictions, it's the bailiffs.
Well, the police usually seem to be there.
Yeah, that's just to stop a breach of the peace.
Well, then Roger will know about it, won't he?
You should hear some of the stories he tells me about gypsies. Police have stacks of complaints. They nick everything that's not nailed down. Noise, indecent exposure, not to mention the rubbish and filth they leave behind them. He's not going to be very pleased if I want to help one.
Look, the woman's having an operation. She's sick with worry she may never see her husband again. At least we could try and do something for her.
I agree. But please don't ask me to involve my husband. We have a pact, you see. We don't get involved in each other's work.
Fair enough.
Nothing to stop you from contacting the police.
May I use your phone?
Yourself?
Come on, just a quick one. I'm celebrating.
What's the occasion?
Well, it's not exactly an occasion. It's the new me.
Oh, another one. Thanks.
Service! I've started living up to my New Year's resolutions early. Or maybe it's late. Anyway, from now on, there's no more putting off until tomorrow. I'm doing unto others, but I'm doing it first. And I'm gathering so many rosebuds I could open up a stall in Berwick Market.
Anna, what are you talking about?
Hang on. Come on, Graham, service! My doormat days are over. If anything bugs me now, I'm going to do something about it.
Good for you.
Yes.
Wine? No, half a lager, please.
Medium white and half a lager, then.
Thank you very much. I've sorted out my ex-husband. Do you know, he was almost reasonable. Well, I'm not saying that we should be good friends or anything daft like that. I don't want to kill him anymore.
I'm glad to hear it.
I think I've sorted out my mother, too. I've told her that now I've reached the grand old age of 26, she doesn't have to keep warning me about those nasty, hairy beasts that are lurking around every corner. Or saying I told you so when I fall for them.
How did she take to that?
She seemed quite relieved to be rid of the responsibility. From now on, honesty is definitely the best policy.
Like telling me you don't want to be a gooseberry?
Dead right.
I asked him round on his own tonight. What do you reckon?
It's about time, too.
There's something I wanted to ask you, Julia. I want to become an SRN. You don't think I'm up to it?
But you've always been the pupils' champion. We're not second-class citizens, remember?
Yeah, but I live in the real world, too. I want a career, and I realise that certain doors don't open unless you've got the right letters after your name. I don't agree with it, but I can't change it.
If you can't beat 'em, join 'em. That's a practical approach.
Yeah. Might encourage the other pupils. I mean, if Rose can do it, anybody can.
I see. Thank you. Well, the eviction was supposed to be yesterday, but there was a spot of trouble. Some fighting broke out between the bailiffs and the gypsies. One of the coppers got a broken nose.
Well, that's not going to exactly encourage diplomacy.
They're going back today and they're prepared for the worst.
What are you talking about?
Mrs. Ferry, of course.
You are deaf. You never seem to hear anything these days. So, do we put Mrs. Ferry in the picture?
That'll hardly put her in the right frame of mind for her operation.
She's entitled to know.
After the op.
No, wait a minute. No, listen. Paddy loses a leg in a car accident.
Excuse me.
Are you having trouble?
I'm supposed to be back on the ward in 10 minutes.
Leave it to me. Graham!
He goes home, tries on his own welly.
Graham!
Rejected. What's the matter with you?
This young lady would like serving, if you don't mind.
Why didn't you say so, then? What do you want, love?
To order a bottle of champagne, please. Champagne.
You celebrating?
Our staff nurse is leaving today. We're trying to organise a send-off. What ward you on? Female surgical. Get some money.
No, Ron, that's
Katie's ward. We ought to have done something. I didn't realise she was leaving so soon.
Well, look, we'll chip in with the champagne, eh?
Yeah, but there ain't no champagne, you see. Not unless you order it in advance. When did you want it for, love?
Tonight.
Nah, no chance, love. We do a sparkling.
Any good?
Of course it's good. We don't sell rubbish. Shouldn't think any of you lot would notice a difference anyway.
Do you think that'll be all right?
Well, it looks like it'll have to. Unless someone's go down the off licence.
I haven't got time, like I said.
Well, how much have you collected? Sparkling wine, please.
No, look, leave it to us. We'll try and raise a bit more.
Yeah, I think something about the you-know-what.
Staff! Someone!
Staff? Leave her alone. Doing more harm than good. Get those patients back to bed, please. Get a sheet from my office.
What's happened
It's
to
a
her?
fit. Now get those patients back to bed and calm down. Sheet.
Look, I still say sparkling wine would have done just as well.
All right, look, I really ought to be
I
going.
mean, I could have got champagne if you'd given me enough notice.
Oh, did you get any?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bet they charged you the earth and all, didn't they, eh? They're a right bunch of crooks down at off licence, mate. I wouldn't go in there myself.
Yeah, I did. I got the champagne and I thought I'd put it in my locker for safekeeping. Fleur, I'm sorry about this.
About what?
You know that tray and silver tankard that my uncle got us as a wedding present?
You bet. Been thinking of pawning those ever since they arrived.
Yeah, well, I brought them in today. Big Cyril knows someone who does inscriptions cheap. It was going to be a surprise for you.
What's happened?
I put them in my locker and they've been nicked.
What?
God. Well, you've only got yourself to blame now, haven't you? I mean, you know the police have been around twice already this week about the last lot of thefts. Nothing safe around here. Right bunch of tea leaves. It's the staff I'm talking about and all.
Look, Ron, they must have been worth a bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you've got no chance of getting them back. I'll tell you that for nothing. Look, that's it, mate. Excuse me, Eagle.
What's going on?
It's okay, Beverly. You're going to be all right.
What's going on? What am I doing on the floor?
You're going to be all right.
What happened?
She ought to be taken down to casualty, but it's a bit chaotic down there now. I don't want her left hanging around. We'll put her in the sideboard. Get the wheelchair.
Right. Look, could someone tell me what's happening to me?
Bev, you're a nurse. You know the score. It's not going to do any good if you panic.
I just want to know what's happening.
Then you'll have to wait and hear it from the doctor.
Police are back. Yes, Fleur and Ron had some of their wedding presents nicked. It's getting pretty bad, isn't it? Apparently we're all getting pep talks about it next week. Ken Hastings and Maggie Constant. Mind you, her idea of security is a double padlock on your chastity belt. Talking of which, what are you giving Peter tonight? Well, the oven should be switching itself on now. God, I hope it's all right. You don't sound too confident. Oh, I thought this little drink would do wonders for me. You worry too much, you know. I'll get him in.
Take away 240, Anna will.
Oh, here's another one. Should be good for something.
Oh, God, not another collection. What's this one for?
As Katie's leaving, it's a bottle of champagne.
Well, we want her to remember her last day, don't we?
Well, I hope you're keeping the money safe. Only got to blink in this place and something gets nicked.
I still can't understand how she could have got out of the ward without anyone seeing her.
There was a lot going on. I'm sorry I panicked like that, staff.
That's okay. You'll know better next time.
What's going to happen? I mean, she was supposed to be having an operation tomorrow.
Oh, I don't suppose anyone will get her back into hospital again. It must have been hard enough the first time. She'll be in a lot of pain.
Well, actually, I meant what's going to happen about her discharging herself. Will I be in trouble about it?
Oh, it'll have to be reported. But in the circumstances, I don't think anyone would blame you. After all, I was supposed to be in charge.
You know all that debate about whether we should just be reassuring or whether we should tell patients exactly what's going on?
Yes?
Well, I've changed my mind. I'd rather know the worst.
I see.
Is it a brain tumour?
I knew you'd ask that. I don't think so. I've got my own ideas. Dr. Rabstein's the neurologist. It would be better for him to talk to you. I can tell you didn't do yourself any physical damage when you fell. You seem reasonably fit, if a little run down.
Fit?
Okay, it's an unfortunate choice of words. What's important is what triggered it, why, and are you likely to have any more? And to find out this, Dr. Rabstein will be taking tests, doing x-rays, and asking you questions about your medical history.
But I've got to lie here worried until tomorrow.
Look, plenty of people have fits. Sometimes it's serious, sometimes it's minor. It even happens to some of them when they're asleep and no one knows. You're lucky. You've got one of the best neurologists in the country to look after you. So get a good night's sleep and don't worry.
Yeah, but I really don't see why I should be providing buckets of ice for drinks that's not even been bought on a premises.
Oh, don't be such an old stick in the mud. We've just had our wedding present stolen. We're trying to enter into the party spirit.
Yes, that's right.
All right.
All right? Hello. What's the champagne for?
Oh, Katie Smart's leaving tonight.
She didn't tell me there's a celebration.
Well, I'm off then. Good luck. Thanks. And you. And hope everything works out okay for you.
Me too.
I expect I'll be back in the next few weeks. I've got a few more things to sort out, so I'll come in and see you.
You do that.
Saying your goodbyes.
Yeah.
Depressing business, isn't it? I remember when I left UCH. Cried buckets when I got home.
Okay.
Always said I'd go back. Never did.
Oh, where is she then? Look, I know you're going to be angry with me.
Why, what's the matter?
It's just Beverly was organising everything, you see. It was supposed to be a surprise. Oh, I forgot to tell her. Katie's gone home.
Oh.
Well, she might still be there. Okay.
Female surgical. Nurse Smart. I'm afraid she's just this minute left. Sorry. She's gone.
Typical St. Angela's cock-up.